I will ride with you, but I ain't gonna die with you. Ooh, not the bang. What up, you know this, we're back again with another video. And hey, Goodie Gang, hi you guys. And if you guys are not following me, you need to be following me, okay? Link below, you will see my Instagram, and also right here on your screen. Yes, follow Tina.Channiel on Instagram. Thank you. And if you guys want me to follow y'all back, all I really gotta do is ask. So also like, share, and subscribe and be a part of the gang. That is good. Hi you guys, I got this wig from Zoe Hair. This is another Amazon company that has sent me a wig, and this is a 10-inch bob centerpiece. However, it was kind of thin, so I just turned it into, you know, gave myself a little bang because it was a little bit thin in the front. So I felt like, you know, this would just look better, you know. And it literally is as is. As you see in the picture is the way you're going to basically get it. So let's just get into this video. This man really wanted me to pay his bills. Like, who does he think he is? Personally, I think that a man who wants a woman to pay his bills, that is weak stuff to me. That's weak. I do not suggest any woman to ever pay a man's bills, pay a man's way, pay for a man to do much of anything. As I feel like men should be providers. You should provide for the woman that you're with. If you care for her, this is the thing. Love goes hand in hand with providing for somebody. If you love them, you will provide for them. Just like how you provide for the children that you have because you love them. You had them, so you have to provide for them. You're with this person because you want to be with them. You do not have to be with them, but if you want to be with them, especially with women, if a man wants to be with you, he should provide for you, okay? There's a lot of women, you know, you have your own money and that's great, but he should be stepping up to the plate and being, you know, that man for you to provide for. You shouldn't be coming out of pocket with everything that you got. That's not the way of the world. That's not the way that I want to live my life. So, cool. However you want to live your life, that's up to you. But that's just not me. So, we're just going to talk about what just, you know, this happened. This did not recently happen because I'm in a whole relationship. So, this ain't happened. But this happened years ago. So, this man literally wanted me to start paying his bills. I don't know what his problem is. But anyway, so we have mutual friends. Mind you, there was a lot of things about him that I did not know. Goodie. Me never know enough things about that man. Me never know nothing about him. So, now, we're out with mutual friends. We're just out, you know, it's like, you know, a little kickback situation. He tried to talk to me. We were not talking like that. I friend-zoned this man just off of the simple fact that I knew certain things that was going on in his life, and I didn't want to involve myself in it. To be honest, I literally vet men out. I vet out men, I vet out friendships, I vet out everybody to see what's going on in people's lives, because I don't want to be involved with certain things. I just don't, especially with men. I do not want to add to whatever you got going on in your life. If your life is too much, I don't want to be involved in it. I don't care. I just don't. That's just personally me. So now I found out from a mutual friend that he had 3 children. No, Goodie. Yeah, you heard right. Not 1, not 2, but 3 kids. Secondly, I also found out that he had 3 baby mothers. Not 1, not 2, 3 of them things, okay? He had 3 women with his children. So, now, I had this information and I held onto this information because I wanted him to come and tell me himself. I knew that he wanted to date me, but I don't understand why he felt the need that he didn't have to disclose this information with me just yet. You want to date me, you should tell me you have children. That's like #1. Like, especially if a man has kids, let the woman that you want to be in a relationship with or you want to pursue that you have children. That's #1. Like, I don't know why men try to keep that out of the equation when you go out and date women, and then your crazy ass baby mom is having beefs with us. Like, no. You should have let us know that from the jump. Like, don't do that. So now, I knew this. I didn't say anything because it was his responsibility to come and tell me. He wanted to date me, so why don't you come and tell me that you have children, baby mothers, issues, problems, whatever, addictions, if that's, I don't know, but you should let me know what's going on in your life. So he never let me know. So we're just sitting here, he's talking to me, you know, he's basically trying to have conversation. So I just come out with it and say, when were you gonna tell me you had children? He was like, he looked at me like he didn't know what to say. He looked at me like he did not know what to say out his mouth. Goodie. It's like I dropped a bomb on his head. So now he opens his mouth and he's like, yeah, I got 3 beautiful boys. I'm like, that's great. I'm like, so how are their mother? You know, how is it between you and their mom? So I said their mother, assuming that I already knew that, you know, they all have the same mom, because I want you to say what is going on. You keep your mouth closed about this most vital information. No, speak your mind. So he tells me, no, they all got different mothers. Thank you. So now I asked him, so how old are they? Like, you know, what's their age? So the first 2, they are both 6. Okay, did you call that ghetto twins? What? They both 6? Yeah, them 2, so that's ghetto twins. You know, I'm a ghetto twin too, but no. So, and the third one is actually 3 at the time. So he proceeded to tell me about his little situation between him and his baby mom. He was with the first one. She was out living her bestest life. Then she found out she was pregnant. Didn't let him know for months. As soon as the baby comes, that's when she decides to tell him, oh, you're a father. And he was already with the second baby mom. So he takes the DNA test, finds out he's the dad. He's with the second baby mother. They're going through the issue. Then he ups and leaves because he doesn't want to be stressed out no more because she's stressing him out. Proceeds to date another woman. So he said the first 2 baby moms, they team up, take him to child support court, and they got him on child support. The last baby mom, she and the other 2 baby moms was arguing back and forth because he's spending more of his time with the last child, and he's with her more, not with them. They're not getting any, their children aren't getting attention, hers is. It was a lot of back and forth, blah, 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 yada, 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 garbage. So there's a lot of back and forth, and she decided she didn't want to be with him no more because she just couldn't take no more of the pressure as to what he was saying. She couldn't take no more of his ass. So she decided to bow out, take her baby and go, which I don't blame her because I would have did the same thing. Like, are you dumb? Fun fact about me. I've dated men with children. I've dated at least 2 men with kids. I didn't date this particular guy. We didn't actually date. Okay, we didn't go on no dates, we didn't hug, we didn't kiss, we didn't okay, we were just in talking. We were just conversing as like a friendly level. He was friend zone because I wasn't gonna deal with it. He was in the friend zone. Good God, I couldn't bother with him. My name drama. He stayed in his lane. I kept him over there. I've dated 2 guys with children, and to be honest, I personally will never, a lot of people got kids. I prefer to not date men with children. I prefer to date a man who don't got kids because I want my first child to be your first child. I want us to do this together. I don't want to be with a man who already got kids. Me don't want a ready-made family. I just do not want a man with a ready-made family. I know there's a lot of them out there. Personally, I do not. And I know a lot of guys who don't want to be with women who have kids. So it's not just me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do not let nobody make you feel like you're a selfish person because you do not want to be with someone who has children. That is okay. So what? It's not up to you to take up somebody else's responsibility. It's really not. It's not fair. Whoever out there wants to be a stepmom, kudos to you, sweetie. Kudos to you. Okay? That is good for you. Personally, that is just not something I want to do. And I don't care what nobody else says. I prefer what I prefer. I want what I want. And I shall have this in the name of Jesus. Okay? Moving right along. So now he sees to tell me, you know, you said you would rather die. You seem like, you know, you really holding it down. You could really, you know, you somebody I need in my life. Skirt. No, I do not rather die. Who said I wanted to die with you? Like, that is not what I do. I don't ride and die. I don't hold it down. I hold you up. I hold you up. I will ride with you, but I ain't gonna die with you. That's the thing. I will ride, but I ain't gonna die. That's, no. Once the wheels fall off, I'm out of here. Taxi, Uber, somebody come get me, because I'm not staying. So now, he kept trying to take me on a date. Like, he kept asking to take me to a diner. Goodie. I do not. I don't have a problem with going to diners. I don't. However, you gotta set the tone for the relationship. You have to set the tone. I don't know why he suggested our first date should be a diner. Mind you, we aren't children. No. You set the tone for the relationship, okay? Let me tell you this. Okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. Alright? I don't know if your mom's told y'all that, but I'm gonna tell it to you. It don't. Closed mouths don't get fed. You cannot be out here with wet pussy and hungry belly. That don't mix. Wet pum pum, hungry belly don't mix. Number two, you can't out there with broke pocket, man. That's just that. Like, it's not happening. Like light skin Keisha, that's just that on that. It's no for me. Broke niggas is no for me. I'm very actually allergic. I get congested in my throat. I get snuffles in my nose. I just don't want to do it. So he wants to take me on a date to the diner. The reason why I'm telling you this is you have to set a standard. Our first date shouldn't be the diner. Like, it shouldn't. You gotta take me to a nice restaurant. I don't want to go to the diner. I want to go to Roof Chris. To be honest, I'm not saying I want to go to the Roof Chris on our first date. I mean, yeah, the Roof Chris. Why not? Yes, I do. I want to go to the Roof Chris. But you gotta take me to a beautiful restaurant. It has to be nice. It just has to be. Like, I don't want nothing less but the best. Like, it's not happening. I really don't care. So he was just like, you know, he want to take me to the diner, and I just told him no. Like, I don't want to go to the diner. I want to go somewhere else. So he was like, oh, where do you want to go? And I told him about this restaurant. I can't remember the name, but I told him this restaurant, and he looked it up, and he looked at me like, he can't afford that. Mind you, it's not that expensive. The bill probably would have came up to like $150, but that just shows me, like, no, like, just no. The first date, a first impression should be the best and everlasting impression. No, I am a grown woman. Like, we are grown people. We are grown women. I do not understand why women, like, honest to God, I hate it when girls be like, oh, you know, I'm a simple girl. I just want a simple thing. Bitch, no. Don't be no simple bitch. Do not ever be a simple girl. Like, that's a no for me. You gotta ask for the world and then some. Like, no. You have to understand, men cherish what they work hard for. I'm not telling you to dig in a nigga pockets. Make that nigga spend it, yes, but no, I'm not telling you to, like, dig and make his pockets hurt. I like that song. But I'm just saying, like, you have to set the tone for the relationship, or you might as well not have no relationship, because down the line you're gonna be pissed off when certain things are happening that you want to happen because you didn't set that tone. You didn't set the standards from the beginning that you should be catered to and you should be taken care of. Like, I'm not saying don't cater to him, but he gotta work for all of that. He has to come out, show out, give you everything and the world, and then you give him back as well. But you can't come to me talking about dates and this is the date. Like, no. No. Just no. And then you got a bunch of baggage too? Nigga, no. So now, he's telling me how much he wants to take me out, and I'm just like, no. So after that, he's telling me, you know, his issues and stuff that's going on and how he got all these things happening. So now there's another event coming up because we have mutual friends, and he's asking me if I'm gonna go to that event too. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. So now he says, oh, can you pick me up? You know, can you, pick me up? I said, no, I'm not picking you up. Number one, You live far. Number two, it's not like your house is on the way there. Like I could just turn and come get you. No. No, get yourself there. No. Just no. Okay? So another occasion is when he started to ask for money from me. So he comes to me and he tells me one day that he wants to do a collab with me, okay, because he knows that I'm a YouTuber and he wants to collab with me. So I say to him, why do you want to collab? You don't even have a YouTube channel. Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand that. You're not a YouTuber. You never talked about being a YouTuber. You never spoke about having a channel. So why do you want us to do a collab? He's like, you know, I just want to get into it. I'm like, okay, cool. If you want some pointers, I'll give you some pointers. So I go over his house and we're doing a YouTube video. So we're making a collab, and then he's like, you know, it's getting late. Do you want to stay the night? I said, no, I don't want to spend the night. I want to go home. So I proceed to try to go to my car. He walks me to the car. Then after that, he's like, you know, talking to me again with his little sympathy talk and all of his little sobby sob stories. So now he's like, you know, I'm really hitting hard times. Can you help me out? I'm like, help you with what? So then he says, you know, how I need some money. I'm like, okay, you need some money. What do you need money for? So he tells me he needs money because one of his baby mother's phones got cut off. Stop right there. Did I get her pregnant? I'm sorry. Did I get her pregnant? What? I'm confused. I'm not giving you a dime for her. Like, no. No, I don't get it. So he comes and he tells me, oh, I don't understand. Basically giving me all this, oh, I don't know what these bitches want from a nigga. What are you talking about what they want from you? Like, why do they just want to trap you? Of all men, they just want something from you and you alone. Like, who are you, the sperminator? Like, I'm confused. Why do they all want something from you? Like, what? Who else wants something from you but the women that you had the kids with? Of course they gonna want, of course they are entitled to something from you because you share children with them and they obviously want money and help and support. But everybody else, what? I don't get it. They don't want nothing from you. You don't got nothing to give them. Anyways, good gal. So now he's proceeding to ask me like, oh, can you just help me out? I just tell him, no, like, no, I didn't put a baby in her. Why do I'm not giving, what? No. Then he says, all right, so, can you at least help me? I'm like, no, help you with what? He was like, you know, can you just give me like, you know, I'm really falling short. I don't got the rest of my rent. What the fuck do I look like? Like on some shit. What do I look like? Listen, Goodie. Ma for cuss him. Ma cuss him right there, sir. Ma have to class him. Did I push you out? Tell me, did I push you out of my pussy? Did I push your big ass out? No. I don't have any children. Why are you asking me for money? We don't even do nothing. Like, we are not on no type of level for you to come out of your mouth and ask me for anything of any kind. I am completely confused. Why in the world do you feel the need that you could come ask me for money? My nigga, what? After I done cursed him out, he literally was like, yo, like, I'm just in some hard times. Like, damn, like, yo, all right, cool. Could you just give me a ride to work? Like, I'm like, work? You don't even have a job. Where are you working? You do not have a job. What? Like, this is the thing. I don't understand it when men, you dress to the nine. You dress really well. but you're living above your means. You have no source of income. How are you dressing this well? I don't know if you're doing all the other stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know how you making your money, but from what I understand is you don't have any source of income. This is why these women are on your back, because you don't have any money and you constantly are out. So it's making it seem like you got money, but you don't want to give it to them. So now what I started to understand is he don't have no money. It's the women that he constantly is around that is sporting this lifestyle that he got going on. It's the girls that he got going around. It's the girls, and he's trying to make me one of them. Goodie, no, I had to shut that down all the way completely. Like, no, he had women helping him with his child support, helping him pay his bills, helping him with his children, just helping him, different girls around, helping him with everything he had to go on, everything he had going on in his life. And I feel like he was trying to bring me in on board with that. Like, it's like, no, like I don't know what that's called. I don't know if that's narcissism or there's another word for it, but no, he had so many girls so that he could call for money and whatever. They would come whenever they needed. The nigga needed a babysitter, whenever the nigga needed money for the child, whenever one of his baby moms asked for money, he would go to one of the girls that he dealt with and ask them, yo, like, she tripping, she bugging, help me out. And they would definitely help out. At what cost? What are they getting in return? Some dick and a ride home. You're barely getting a ride home because the nigga don't got no car. So what are you literally getting in return? Which I don't understand. So this is something crazy to me. I knew that I couldn't, like, nothing was going to happen with him and I. Especially the fact that you have 3 children, 3 baby moms. You're just in, that to me is very irresponsible. Especially when everybody's so close in age. No. That's very irresponsible. That night he tried to kiss me and I was like, whoa, like, what are you doing? So he was like, whoa, I can't kiss you. No, you cannot kiss me. Are you sick in the head? He's like, all right, so can I get a hug? No, I don't want you to hug me. I feel like if you breathe on me too hard, I might get pregnant. No, like, stay back. Like, you can't touch this. Like, no, like, stay over here. No. So he proceeds to tell me about this other girl. This is how I knew for a fact him and I would never get anywhere. For how he talks about the other women that he has encounters with. I look at stuff like that. Like, when a guy isn't dealing with certain women anymore, I look at how they talk about them. I cannot deal with a man who has so much going on. So he was basically telling me one day, oh, I don't like it when a girl, they want to chill, they want to come over, but she want me to get her there. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? You want, how you ain't got no money but you stay trying to chill? Like, I don't get that. You don't got no money but you stay trying to chill. You don't got no money but you always out. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So he's telling me, oh, she always want to come over, she always want to chill, she always want to this, that, but she don't got no money. Do you want her to come over? Do you want her to chill? Who's funding all of these outings? So I literally told him, listen, because he keeps trying to date me. So I just had to tell him straight up, you got a sister, right? He was like, yeah, he got a sister, because I knew he had a sister. So I'm like, would you tell your sister to date a man who has 3 kids, child support payment so high he can't control, no job, no car, no, he has no financial adequacy, he does not have no control over what he does with his body, he has no responsibility, he moves around like he don't got no responsibility, would you tell your sister to date somebody like that? He's like, no, I wouldn't. So I'm like, okay, so why are you trying to get me to date you? I don't understand it. Because you love your sister, right? You love your sister, you love your mom, you love your aunts, right? You love your cousins, your nieces, and everybody. So why would you try to push that on me? I don't get it. Because if you wouldn't want your family member to date somebody like you, why in the world would you think that I want to date you? Oh, because I'm not one of your family members? No, nigga, you bugging out. Do you see this crown on my head? Do you see this crown that on my head right now? I'm going to marry a king. And I'm going to build my kingdom. And my king is not you. Listen to me. Goodie, you're royalty. Please don't mess around with these peasants. Okay?